Welcome back, viewers. If you are a cricket fan, then you can feel that cricket is in the air, and this news is for you. Former skipper Virat Kohli emphasized that the intense rivalry between India and Australia has diminished to some extent as India has constantly triumphed on Australian soil. Kohli pointed to the back-to-back series victories achieved by the Indian Test team in 2018-19 and 2020-21 Down Under. Speaking to the official broadcasters ahead of the highly anticipated World Test Championship final, Kohli noted the respect that Australians now have for India when the two teams face off in blockbuster series. He acknowledged that in the past there was a considerable amount of tension between the sides, but that is no longer the case. Kohli, who led India to their first ever series victory in Australia in 2019, highlighted how India capitalized on the absence of key players like Steve Smith and David Warner to secure a 2-1 triumph in the four-match Test series. 2 years later, despite being without their star players due to injuries, India staged a remarkable comeback after being bowled out for 36 in Adelaide Test, ultimately winning the series 2-1 under the captaincy of Ajinkya Rahane. It is worth noting that it was Kohli himself who criticized Australian players for their lack of respect and sportsmanship during a home Test series in 2017. However, both sets of players, particularly Kohli and Steve Smith, have moved on from that incident and developed a good rapport. Virat Kohli, speaking to Star Sports from London, stated, "In the early days, the rivalry between India and Australia used to be a lot more intense. The environment used to be tense. However, after winning 2 series in Australia, the rivalry has transformed into respect. Our Test team cannot be taken lightly. We can see the respect the opposition has for us. They expect us to put up a tough fight even in their conditions. We cannot be underestimated anymore," Kohli further added. The tension that existed in the past is no longer there. We now stand on level terms and have a strong presence. India had a training camp in Sussex ahead of the World Test Championship final. Kohli arrived early in the UK to commence preparation for the summit clash against Australia, scheduled to be played at the Oval in London from June 7 to 11. India is the first team to reach the World Test Championship final twice. After suffering a batting failure in the inaugural edition's final against New Zealand in Stumpton in 2021, Kohli expressed confidence that the team is better prepared to face Australia in English conditions. The former captain believes that the India vs Australia final in England will be a thrilling encounter, given that both teams are playing in a neutral venue where the conditions are unfamiliar to them. Kohli emphasized the need for adaptability and quick adjustment as the Oval's playing conditions cannot be predetermined. He added that since it is a one-off match for both teams, the side that adapts better will emerge victorious. Kohli also highlighted the beauty of the World Test Championship, where two teams compete on neutral ground, showing their ability to adapt to different conditions. Best wishes for both the teams. And that's all, folks. That was Bulletin in Brief for you. Stay informed, stay connected.